Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel where we take a deep dive into the dedication, service, and quiet commitment demonstrated by the members of the British royal family. Today, we turn our attention to one of the monarchy's most industrious and respected figures, Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie. Before we delve into the details of her recent, remarkably poignant engagements, I must ask you, if you appreciate these detailed looks into royal duties, please take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support truly helps us bring these stories of service to light. Today, we are examining a series of visits undertaken by Duchess Sophie in the historic and beautiful county of Oxfordshire. This wasn't merely a ceremonial walkabout. This was a concentrated effort to shine a spotlight on the vital, grassroots organizations that are addressing some of the most pressing societal challenges facing Britain today, from food poverty and mental health crises to supporting critically ill children and their families. The confirmation of these engagements came directly from the heart of the monarchy, shared earlier this week on Thursday via the official Instagram handle of the British royal family. The update provided a detailed, visual narrative of the Duchess of Edinburgh's latest activities, showcasing the breadth and depth of her commitment to charitable causes across the nation. The official communication featured a compelling carousel of photographs, a digital album, if you will, that vividly captured the Duchess interacting with the individuals, the beneficiaries, and the tireless staff and volunteers who make these organizations function. What these images consistently conveyed was not a sense of distant formality, but one of genuine warmth, focused listening, and profound empathy. Duchess Sophie, the devoted wife of Prince Edward and sister-in-law to the reigning monarch, King Charles III, truly connected with the people she met during her time in Oxfordshire. The caption accompanying these striking visuals laid out the purpose of the trip with clarity and precision, stating that the Duchess of Edinburgh had visited various organizations in Oxfordshire just the day prior, specifically to celebrate and acknowledge the extraordinary support they provide to their local communities. This celebratory aspect is crucial. It's not just about observation, but about validating the hard work being done on the ground. The narrative continued, highlighting several distinct and crucial stops on her itinerary. The first significant location detailed was the Windale Community Hub. This hub, as its name suggests, acts as a central nexus of support, particularly focusing on mitigating the effects of financial hardship and social isolation, two insidious issues that plague modern society, often hitting the most vulnerable populations the hardest. At the Windale Community Hub, Her Royal Highness was given an in-depth briefing about the vital services being offered. These services are meticulously designed to address the interconnected challenges of food poverty and the often overlooked epidemic of social isolation. The Duchess heard firsthand about the implementation and operation of essential services, including local food banks, which serve as a critical safety net for families facing nutritional insecurity. But the hub's work extends far beyond basic provisions. Duchess Sophie also learned about the ingenious ways they are tackling the digital divide and loneliness through initiatives such as essential tech classes, ensuring that community members are not left behind in an increasingly digital world. Furthermore, the hub provides invaluable family activities, fostering connections, building resilience, and combating the pervasive feeling of being alone. The Duchess's presence there was a powerful endorsement of the hub's holistic approach to community well-being, recognizing that true support requires addressing both the material and the emotional needs of the individuals served. Moving on from the Windale Community Hub, the Duchess's itinerary took her to a very different, yet equally vital organization, the Raw Workshop. This stop offered a fascinating look into practical rehabilitation and vocational training, demonstrating the monarchy's interest in sustainable skills and mental health intervention. At the Raw Workshop, Duchess Sophie spent time learning precisely how the dedicated team works to provide dual support. Comprehensive training coupled with essential mental health services for young people who are grappling with severe, life-altering challenges. These challenges include the devastating realities of homelessness and the complex struggles associated with addiction. The Raw Workshop isn't just a place of temporary shelter or counseling. It is a center for rebuilding lives, instilling confidence, and fostering a sense of purpose. Her Royal Highness was particularly interested in the vocational aspects of the workshop. The young individuals there are taught practical, marketable skills, specifically focusing on traditional woodwork skills. Imagine the sense of pride and accomplishment as these young people learn to manipulate raw materials, transforming them into useful and beautiful objects. Moreover, the workshop emphasizes the sustainable practice of upcycling furniture, breathing new life into discarded items. This not only provides valuable, tangible skills for future employment, but also reinforces lessons in resourcefulness and environmental responsibility. The Duchess's interaction here underscored the importance of hands-on, therapeutic work in the journey toward recovery and stable independence. The third and perhaps most emotionally resonant visit of the day took place at the Windale, Ronald McDonald House. For those unfamiliar with their mission, the Ronald McDonald House charity provides invaluable support to families during one of the most stressful periods imaginable, when a child is receiving intensive hospital care far from home. At this facility, Duchess Sophie had the opportunity to meet the brave young children who are currently undergoing treatment, offering them words of comfort and encouragement. More importantly, she met with the families who are staying in the charity's unique accommodation. The Ronald McDonald House is renowned for creating a crucial home-away-from-home environment. When a child is seriously ill, the last thing parents and siblings need is the added strain of astronomical hotel costs, long, exhausting commutes, or the fracturing of the family unit due to distance. The accommodation provided by the charity ensures that families can remain together just steps away from the hospital ward. This proximity is not merely a convenience, it is a fundamental necessity for emotional support, enabling parents to be present for critical consultations and comforting their children around the clock. Duchess Sophie's time here was dedicated to acknowledging the profound emotional labor undertaken by these families and recognizing the indispensable comfort and stability offered by the Ronald McDonald House staff and volunteers. Her presence served as a beacon of recognition for the silent suffering and immense strength exhibited by these parents and children. The Duchess of Edinburgh's commitment to service is not limited to the domestic sphere, however. It is highly pertinent to recall that this intensive schedule of community engagement in Oxfordshire follows closely on the heels of a significant international undertaking. Just last week, Her Royal Highness was engaged in royal duties far across the Atlantic, having visited the Windale realm of Belize. This contrast between her recent international diplomatic tour and her current deep dive into local, grassroots support is highly instructive. It demonstrates the multifaceted nature of the modern working royal's role. One week, she is representing the crown on the global stage, strengthening Commonwealth ties and promoting international cooperation. The next, she is kneeling down to speak to a child in a community hub, or learning about the intricacies of furniture upcycling in a rehabilitation workshop. This ability to transition seamlessly between high-level diplomacy and intimate community engagement is a hallmark of Duchess Sophie's dedication and skill. Since receiving the title of Duchess of Edinburgh following her husband Prince Edward's elevation, Sophie has quietly and consistently cemented her reputation as one of the most reliable and genuinely compassionate members of the royal family. She has taken on a greater share of the workload, particularly in areas focusing on women's issues, the prevention of sexual violence and conflict, and crucially, mental health and well-being. Her visits are always characterized by an evident willingness to listen, to learn, and to truly engage with the complexities of the causes she champions. The carousel of photos shared by the royal family, which captured her time in Oxfordshire, served as powerful visual evidence of this commitment. In one image, we see her intently focused on a volunteer explaining the workings of a food bank distribution system. In another, she is smiling warmly at a young person proudly displaying a piece of woodwork he has crafted at the Raw workshop. These are not merely photo opportunities. They are carefully selected images designed to draw public attention to the incredible work being done by these organizations, amplifying their message and hopefully encouraging further public support and charitable donations. The Duchess understands that her presence alone provides a massive boost to morale and visibility. For a small community hub like Windale, or a specialized therapeutic center like the Raw Workshop, having a senior member of the royal family spend dedicated time learning about their mission provides a level of legitimacy and recognition that simply cannot be bought. It sends a clear message that the challenges of food poverty, homelessness, and childhood illness are important enough to warrant the attention of the crown itself. Furthermore, her efforts at the Ronald McDonald House highlight the enduring royal tradition of supporting families facing medical hardship. This type of service is deeply rooted in the history of the monarchy, reflecting a commitment to care and compassion that resonates profoundly with the target audience, those who value stability, tradition, and service above self. Her visit acknowledges the silent heroes, the nurses, the volunteers, and the parents who maintain their strength under extraordinary pressure. In summing up the impact of this recent round of engagements, we see Duchess Sophie continuing her trajectory as a vital pillar of the working monarchy. Her focus remains unwavering: practical support, tangible results, and addressing the deep-seated needs within British society. Whether she is discussing global policy in Belize or the logistics of a local food bank in Oxfordshire, her approach is marked by professionalism and genuine care. Her dedication to organizations addressing social isolation is particularly noteworthy in the post-pandemic era, where community bonds have been strained. By highlighting initiatives like the tech classes and family activities at Windale, she is underscoring the importance of human connection and ensuring that technology serves as a bridge, not a barrier, for older generations and those in need of support. The Raw Workshop visit also speaks volumes about the importance of second chances and the therapeutic power of craftsmanship. In a world often focused on quick fixes, the commitment to long-term rehabilitation through skills like carpentry and upcycling offers a sustainable pathway out of cycles of disadvantage. Duchess Sophie's willingness to immerse herself in these practical environments provides a powerful visual testament to the dignity of labor and the potential for renewal. Ultimately, the Duchess of Edinburgh's tour of Oxfordshire was a masterclass in modern royal engagement. It was a perfect blend of high-profile recognition and deeply personal interaction, all designed to elevate the visibility of charities performing essential, life-changing work. Her commitment ensures that these organizations receive the attention they desperately need to continue their crucial missions. This dedication to service viewers is what truly defines the role of the working royal family in the 21st century. It is a commitment that spans continents and penetrates to the core of community life, providing support where it is most desperately needed. What are your thoughts on the Duchess of Edinburgh's increasing visibility and her focus on these crucial community issues like mental health and food poverty? Which of the organizations she visited, the Windale Community Hub, the Raw Workshop, or the Ronald McDonald House, do you believe is performing the most critical service right now? Please share your opinions and reflections in the comments section below. We always appreciate hearing your thoughtful insights. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more detailed updates on the royal family's tireless work, and join us for our next celebrity update where we explore another fascinating aspect of royal service. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.